Hi, I'm creating this video to help further explain the 12 animation principles we are focusing on this semester. I will talk about how and why they are used in my own work. We will start by looking at my sense from week 9 and which principles help me the most with this task. In this task, the principles help me the most are: first, we start with staging. Staging is the presentation of an idea. The staging, in a sense, is used to ensure the audience can understand what will happen. I use two boxes to create a gap so the audience can understand why the character is jumped. The next one is timing. I send more frames when character on the ground and send less frames when he in the air, so the action in the air looks faster than on the ground to add a sense of speed, lightness, and energy. The next one is slowing and slow up. It can be reflected with the character have a slower spacing in the air. The next principle is anticipation. Anticipation are actions before most main actions, where it helps the character and audience to prepare for an action. In here, anticipation can be embodied when the character raises his hands and squats to accumulate energy before he jumps. Exaggeration are used to help me to create a stylized, cartoonish action. I have exaggerated the key poses and the timing compared with the realistic action, and I did a bigger anticipation, which means the hip goes much more down and makes the character jump higher. The next principle is squash and stretch. I stretched my character when he is taking off and squash him when he reaches the top. This kind of contrast can help me creating more energy. The last one is moving holds. Moving holds is a slight bit of motion a character has while they are in a pose. I used this principle when the character lands from his drum. His arms keep slight swing for a few seconds, so the character will not feel lifeless. Then I will talk about the work cycle exercise I did in week 12. This work cycle is based from Winnie the Pooh. In this task, the principles I will discuss are: the first one is appeal. Artists use the appeal principle to create interesting characters. In here, I apply appeal to the Winnie's work cycle by exaggerating its poses and providing a more interesting visual. The next one is arc. The arc is one of the most important tools to make movements realistic. Due to the moving object's inertia, its path should be smooth, just like what I did in Winnie's arm with circular arc. Overlapping action describes how different parts of a body or objects tend to move at different rates. During this work, I used the overlapping action in the arms and hands to give my animation a natural feel. The last one is drag and follow through. When the character walks, his arms and hands be dragged by the rotate of the shoulders. Thank you for your watching.